Starting over, starting fresh. I wish I had a counter. Oh, I gotta wait because there's a lot of latency. Okay, that's fine. All right, whatever. This is how it's gonna be. Next up, I gotta update my Facebook link too, because I got an old link up there now that I restarted the stream. Because I'm drawing a million lines. Seems like it. Oops. Hmm. Not that anybody. Oh. Not that anybody's gonna notice that one, but just help tidy it up. Here we go. Drawing a million lines. There we go. It's back up. Cool. Oh wait, now I've got to copy. Then I'll go to Facebook. Share that link real quick. There. Very, very boring work, but it must be done. Oh, hello, Mysterious K. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome. I'm drawing a million lines. See? Here. We've gotten pretty far. Every time you see the black lines come in is, you know, only the finest lines. That is correct. They're a little squabbly, but fine. All right, back to it. I'm getting distracted already. All right, where am I? Where was I? I was actually wrapping up this area here. There we go. So that. Now here's the real question, Mysterious K. I know that your nature in that being mysterious is your kind of your thing. But do I know you in real life? That's the real question. Because I don't stream enough to know people mostly online. I mostly know people in real life. Well, actually, even that's not totally true. It is a labor of love. And this music video is very tedious. We have animations going in this. Like, other than these lines, we have this little character walking around, being chased around by a cat and stuff. I made a bunch of models for it, a bunch of like dioramas for it for him to walk around in. It's pretty ridiculous. Ah, okay. Yeah, I am pivoting the things I do. I'm not really doing the covers anymore. Mostly just because I have a lot of stuff that I make, original work that I'm more proud of. However, I am going to be remixing those Mario covers. And I'm going to give them for free from my website when it's done. Because they could use a touch-up. I used those Mario covers to learn how to mix. And then I moved on to the Resident Evil and then the Sonic. And since then, I've gotten a lot better. And I'm still quite proud of those Mario arrangements. So I'm glad that you are here from that. Oops. Let me do that again. That's going to jut out and it's going to look weird. Just a little trim. There we go. That's it. That's it for that area. Okay. Let's just finish these lines now so we can connect it. How far did these get out? Let's see here. Oh, there we go. So it got to there. Do I want to do these two? Kind of don't. I'll just do this and then that. Yeah, exactly. Plus, I make a lot of. I wonder if I have a picture of it to show you. I could put it on the screen so you can see the latter scenes. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, I'll find it. 1 second. Yeah, it's not really gonna. It's not gonna work. I don't know if I am gonna be able to show you. You know what? I'll figure it out if you're here tomorrow or the next day because this is what I'm doing for like another week. Maybe actually. Okay, so it's been 6 days, and I got 4 more scenes just like this. No, 3 more scenes just like that, and then little touch-ups in between. So I would expect I'm going to be streaming probably every day until this is done for a month. So if you're back in one of these days and you remind me to show you some of the latter scenes. Oh, there we go. Then I will do that. But yeah, I do a lot of other stuff. I'm proud of my original songs, not just the Mario stuff. In fact, I put out, it was maybe a couple months ago, a song called Retail Therapy. It has Eminem's co-writer playing the horns, which is always good fun. But that was a fun, really fun song. I could play that. I own it, but I still might get flagged. Who knows? I think I'd rather chat, though. Did I really just... I did the last frame first. Okay. That's really going up there. Yeah, I'm going to start. I will start at the end and work backwards. Got to mix it up somehow. Keep it fun. So what do you work on, Mysterious? Oh, I got you. All right. There's that. I can turn up the gain on the input here a little bit, and I can turn it up here quite a bit too. Got a lot more headroom there. How's that doing? Should I keep turning it up a bit? I got kids playing in the background too, so you probably get little giggles now and then. Yeah, let me know how that goes, and I'll keep adjusting it. I have a pop filter too somewhere. Oh, a baby got to it. Yeah, I still got plenty of headroom. I can turn things up. Oh, other way. Oh. Oh, that was just a mistake from before. Okay. Yeah, it's fun. Its own set of challenges. We got 2. A 4-year-old and an 8-month-old. Basically 8 months. Little crib lizard. He's fun. He gets really excited when I walk into the room. The 4-year-old does too, honestly. Silly little critters. Earlier, my daughter was sitting right here drawing with me, but can't remember why she left. Discord Fugitech thing? Oh, that's cool. Oh, so it's like it detects what vowels and consonants are coming out, and it like selects one of the many preset mouth movements, that kind of thing. Or even simpler, it's just kind of like a Muppet. Yeah. I wanted to do that, but I wanted like just the mouth over my mouth. I actually have a concept with that I'd like to do for a music video, which will probably be started. Look at the calendar. March. Who knows? I have some construction work to do. That's cool. What is the character of, pray tell? Is it like an avatar of yours, or is it is it a dinosaur? When does that actually start? Okay. That's throwing me off every time. Little monkey. That's cute.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, Penny. There we go. Okay, now that's not going to throw me off anymore. All right. Little monkey. What a fun character design. Hey, Penny, can you come close the door, please? That's fun. What do you share when you're streaming? Because I'm very late to the game of streaming, and I don't really know all of what's available. I just decided to stream what I'm doing for the sake of, well, I mean, I'm doing stuff. I'm already at the desk. I might as well see if people want to watch me draw lines. I'm going to close this door real quick. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're making the royal monkey for someone else's stream. Got it. Is that your job? Because I've gotten a decent amount of pay making intro music for YouTubers. I did that for a solid year. Right when COVID started, I got a lot of that kind of work. It was like podcasts and YouTube intros and sound effects for all sorts of channels and games and projects and things. Like right before COVID, actually, I did a bunch of sound effects for the game SCP Secret Lab. That was fun. It is. Yeah, I overshare the stuff I work on because I think it's fun. But I guess the trade-off is I also like hearing what other people are working on, little passion projects and or even jobs. Understandable. It's all good. I mean, maybe not chemicals per se, but I have a business outside of all my art business stuff that, I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind doxing it, but uh, I don't know how it has to do with anything of what I'm doing right now. I have a Facebook group for it and everything, and that essentially is my own personal patron. Oh, okay. But you are getting paid, right? Or some kind of trade. Trade is great. I do trades all the time, but like, don't just do it for free. That's your time. People respect you more if you make them pay you. I can't imagine. I mean, maybe you just know your software and it's not too big a deal to do something like that. But even then, learning how to do that would take time. So it's kind of a specialty skill, but that is pretty cool. Oh, that's right. You said it was a birthday gift. I'm sorry. That's right. Well, that's a pretty sweet birthday gift. Are you drawing the monkey? Does that mean you're also an artist? I guess I don't know what goes into making that kind of a rig. It is a rig, right? That is the right vernacular for that. Nice. Wait, am I? Okay. Okay. $200. Oh, I got you. Cool. That works surprisingly well, though. I mean, that's what puppets are. I know a thing or two about puppets. Oh, sweet. That one's done. Are you working on this like while you're chatting, watching this stream? Kind of a cool concept is a bunch of people talking on a chat, working on stuff at the same time. All live streaming. Whoa. Okay. Or maybe it's not a cool concept and I'm just super duper new. Awesome. Yeah, I just realized that, you know, if I'm going to be doing this for 8 hours a day for a month, it's like I got to get some social stuff in because not going to happen otherwise. Got to find time to exercise too. I'm starting to get a little. Starting. Just going to move around a little bit more. I am. I have a Wacom tablet, but I already started with that and realized how much I hated it. It's doing something where, like, for the first split second, it'll, like, hold and do a little circle a bit, and then it'll, like, create a computerized straight line for just, like, a little snippet, and it makes the beginning of everything look really dumb. But also, I'm not a skilled artist, but oh, sorry, I take that back. I'm not a skilled visual artist. When it comes to drawing. I can storyboard. I can do all sorts of stuff, but, like, if I'm just drawing lines like this, I would just use a mouse. Now, if I were sketching, like, the human form, I would use a Wacom tablet. It wouldn't look fantastic, but that would be a much better way to go about it. It has gems. What does that mean? Oh, I see what you mean. In the robe and stuff, in the crown. Yeah. Good call. Welcome in, Johnny Swanee, by the way. I've seen you in the comments here and there. I haven't really been active on YouTube for a while, now that I think about it, but... Oh, maybe I should just fill you guys in now. I just finished moving. So that's part of the reason for my absence. Yeah, it was a big move too. I had to move my house, and the house I was moving into was derelict, and I had to do massive repairs. It was leaking, and there were just mice, and there was mold. Anyway, got it all taken care of. It's super clean. It's a comfortable house now. I don't have to worry about my kids at all. And then I had to build a warehouse for my business, which basically funds all of my art. And that took a couple months, and I dislocated my knee in the process. It was heaps of fun. Now that I'm rambling on this stuff, but now I have to build a new office for my music, which that probably won't start for a couple months. I got to get this project finished up, and then I'll do that. Oops. Nope. I'm going to use a tool designed to do exactly that will fix the problem. You know what? I'm going to go back. No, I'm going to go forward. No, I'm not going to go forward. I'm just going to fix that little snippet. Sit up. I'm sitting on my foot too. I'm not supposed to do that. Also, added benefit of using the mouse, it's okay if it's a little squabbly, because the jittery lines actually makes the look cooler in this instance. I wonder if Johnny's still here. 3? Yeah, Johnny's probably still here. Here, let me give you a rundown of what I'm doing, Johnny. Okay, so these like brown lines with green tips, those are going to like flash in place because I still have to add those frames. So, you know, those are the onion layers. But this is what I'm doing. And music video start. So, got a ways to go. Where was I? Yeah, it looks fantastic when it's all there. Like, okay, I'm getting close there. Yeah, I knew I was getting close. Whoa, those kids are being loud. Can you hear the kids in the background? Thanks, Johnny. It'll fade out and it'll turn it into actual footage. And then a few seconds later, there's an animated character that walks around the street and everything. And that's already done. Thank goodness. Yeah, everything else about this music video is done. And it was done like 2 years ago. But a move, 3 moves since this video started. So it's been crazy going from one rental to the next. Well, Johnny, I will say there are definitely benefits of not having children. And I'm not saying I'm not glad that I have them, because I love having children. It's wonderful. However, knowing what I know now about children, I would 100% waste less time going back. Because, oh my goodness, it is hard to find time. My wife's also an artist, so it's like we kind of have to juggle our art time. Now, full disclosure, this is not my music video. This is for my wife, that's her. And the justification of me taking all day to do this is it's for her art. So I get all day to screw around on the computer. Well, while she pretty much tends to the children. She's doing other stuff too with we have a business where we sell tinctures and balms and things. BALMS, balms. What was that? Anyway, and she's probably cooking up some chapstick right now. Well, Lisa, it can. This is it's pretty akin to rotoscoping. I don't know what process they used in, for example, what's that movie? Scanner Darkly. I don't know if they did essentially what I'm doing and then filled it in. Aw, thanks, Lisa. But this is essentially the same thing where they filmed it and then they're just like outlining it with color and all that. Now, this is not for the whole video. This is just 4 scenes in particular. And it's whenever the main character is daydreaming, basically. Well, I never went to preschool, so I wouldn't know. Nor did I go to college. I got some gaps in my resume, we'll say that. Am I going too high up here? I'm gonna call it at this point because I'm going a little too high. It's pretty fun. Actually, you know what, Lisa? I don't know if you've been here. Every time a new person pops in, I'm gonna stop and show what I've got so far. It blinks a little bit, but those are the frames that I'm filling in now. You'll get the idea. There you go. That's what I'm doing. And I have 4 scenes, like I said, which means I'll be at this for a month. The other scenes may or may not be more complicated. I'm not sure. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a privilege. I mean, it's a privilege to be able to go places, but it's a, you know, checks and balances, you know. The benefit of me not going to college, for example, is I started my own business and started making money, and my debt ceiling was super low. So, you know, benefits. Yeah, like if we're talking about like return on investment, you know, and all that. Like, yeah, I think I did pretty good. I'm not fretting about my college. Oh, wow, I went really high. Oh, no. Silly me. Oh, yeah, still. I don't even know what the heck I was doing in preschool. No, I do. How old is preschool? 4? My memories go back to about 2.5. Preschool's about 4 or 5, right? What am I doing right now? Oh, actually, no, I got some benefit from not going to preschool. I played by myself, and I made like forts and stuff out of sticks and mud and gunk and all that stuff. There's a forest in my backyard, so I don't know. I learned something. Don't kick the hornet's nest. Don't drink pond water. I learned that lesson. Is my personality starting to show? Probably. And well-deserved alone time, because, boy, kids take a lot out of you. They're really fulfilling, but, you know, getting that itch scratched does not pay the bills, unfortunately, and the bills got to get paid. Not just that, but my hobbies are expensive, so. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but I have a Martin D28 behind me somewhere, along with all the other stuff that's hanging up. That was expensive. So the government gave me a check because my previous business totally failed because of COVID. So they gave me like a reimbursement check or something. And that's what I used to get the Martin D28. I was stoked. It's definitely a good diss. Another person, Sunny's Art. Welcome. Here. Every time somebody comes in and says something in the chat, I'm gonna show you what I'm working on. Get another glimpse. So, you know, maybe that's a little too much. Maybe it's too frequent. Every time it blinks is what I'm actively filling out right now. Yeah, it really does add up. Seriously. I've been using, but it's my job as a justification to buy new gear for a little too long, I think. It's like, nah, I gotta work with what I got. I s- That's good. I was thinking, sort of like saying, "Oh, did you drink a lot of pond water as a kid?" It's another way you can use it. It's a really, really versatile life story. You can use that in a bunch of different ways. Or like a character in a song where I'm like, I knew Jimmy Bob had drank a lot of pond water. Or something. Kind of reminds me of, what's the song? Amos Moses by Jerry Reed. Anybody know who Jerry Reed is? Anyway. Yes, I can. I do, actually. There's a lot that I write off on my taxes because I have the music business and then I have my tincture business, and basically everything I could possibly want to purchase can be used to justify a tax write-off. Even video games, because I study the music in the video games and the context in which it's used, and that allows me to be able to write music for video games, which I do occasionally. Oh, I know how. Okay, Mysterious. I know how that would work. Man, that tastes worse than pond water without the frog, or with the frog. Depends on how gross the thing is. Black Friday sales and software is really hard to ignore. Oh my gosh, I'm ignoring Waves, and I'm ignoring Adobe. Obviously, no, I don't use Adobe. I'm a vehement anti-Adobe software user. I'm on Krita right now, which is it works. I might want to start paying for it though, because I need to export this without a background. I'm not even sure if it does that, but there are loopholes around that. Let's see, what else do I not want to buy on Black Friday? That's right. Phone, cable, internet, everything can be written off. Movies, because I write music for short films. It's education. As long as you can explain it. Am I done with this? Am I done with this part? I'm done with this part. I can move on to the next part. That's sweet. Okay. It's this is the part that this part and this part. Actually, this whole section I'm not looking forward to. So I'm going to do those last. Typewriter repair business. Mainly collect them so I could write off all my typewriters. Yeah. You can. I'm not kidding. Because it's education. You had to buy them and dismantle them and put them together for practice, right? Tax write-off. I'm very good at figuring out how to explain tax write-offs. Like how to come up with how something can be a tax write-off, but everything is a tax write-off. I have 2 monitors. Do I need 2 monitors? No. Both a tax write-off. I do a lot of crafting, especially for music videos. So I have a dunce cap, and I use it for content for just a little bit, and tax write-off. I mean, however much that costs at Michael's or whatever your craft store is. Even your clothes. Like if you take pictures in your clothes to represent your brand, tax write-off. All your clothes. You just have to prove it. So you can take a bunch of pictures of you in your clothes and just like, these are the ones I want, but I had to try all of these. So, I mean, my hands are tied. As long as you can explain it. It's a lot easier if it's purchased with a business card too. That makes it really easy to organize your tax things. This is not tax advice. I'm not giving you tax advice. Just clarify that. I'm only saying what I do. You don't have to do what I do. I don't recommend you do what I do, but I do it. Yeah, everything in this room, this office is a tax write-off. Everything in here. Even if it's just decoration. No, not completely, but might as well be. Like, it's close. You can make it so the government owes you money. Here's another pro tip. Okay? This is something that I have done. I have started a business with no intention of making profit, but the business existed, and therefore every business purchase made for that business that didn't make profit, tax write-off. As long as you have to make enough purchases to justify it. Yeah, but a business doesn't have to make profit to be a business. You just, as long as you have an LLC and it matches. Okay, let me get back to work. I'm going to do... Fine. I'll do this part. I'm going to start at the beginning. Oh, okay. Got it. Here's the question. Should I do this stuff too? Yes, the answer is yes. Hey, I would just like to thank everybody for hanging out with me while I am drawing millions of lines. Yeah, this has made it a lot more entertaining. Albeit probably a touch slower. But that's all right. Doesn't matter. Bloop. Oh! Okay, well that's going to be a problem. Let's just start there. Yeah, the tax write-off, in my opinion, is just like... It's not personal use, man. It's not even me. It's not me. It's someone else. I don't know. My business still hasn't made any kind of profit that makes a dent, but all my expenses count as write-off. Yep. That's the way to do it. Okay, there we go. There I am. That is correct, Johnny. But it's very boring. I wouldn't trust them. This is how Penny draws. Okay, I'm going to copy it right on the screen here. I'll tell her, okay, I want you to draw a bean. She'll go, okay, let's draw a bean. And, okay, he gets eyes and he gets a smiley face. And then, oh, I messed up. And then she does that every single time. I can draw a bean, though. Let's give him a little trumpet. Let's give him. He's holding the trumpet, so let's do the hand first. There's his little thumb. And then this distraction is not helping at all. The little Mario glove lines or whatever. Oh, that's a short. Oh, look at that bicep. Oof. Him's a beefy boy. With his boots. There we go. Look at them boots. Beans. Oh, you know what? He's got a. He's like He's been walking, so he needs like little. In a hill, yeah. Whoa! I got distracted, didn't I? Ooh. Musical fruit. The more you eat. Okay. Gone. There we go. Back to work. I can't see how many people are on the stream. I should 5 people. Jiminy Christmas. Thank you, gang. It's a little Easter egg. I could probably hide him somewhere and nobody would even question it. Or catch it, I should say. Nobody would catch it at all. Am I doing this part? I'm not doing this part, am I? I was doing like up against the... Oh, yeah, I was doing that. Oh, and I already did that? Okay, cool. Okay, so I just have more of that to do. There we go. I don't even think there are trumpets in this song. She's got trumpets in a few songs, though. Lovely Home. She has a song called Lovely Home. Oh, yeah, check out my wife. Her music, Michaela Joy. You know, I should write it. Makaela. It's like a Hawaiian spelling or something. I don't know. Don't ask me. On Spotify. She has a song called Lovely Home, which has trumpets in it, or horns and stuff. It's a fun one. Got a sweet guitar solo in it, too. It's all like Brian May. Drenched in chorus. A buddy of mine from high school sent me a message that apparently... I mean, Primus is one of my favorite bands, but I don't stay in the loop. But apparently their drummer quit. And they're looking for a new drummer. I was like, you should do it, man. Go for it. To jump off. Understandable. Thanks for stopping by, Lisa. Share the live before you head out. It helps. Thank you. You play horn? What do you play? Specifically. Trumpet? Trombone? Flugelhorn? Well, let's talk of horns. Shoot, I got horns in my song. I got Danny Levin in one of my songs. He's the co-writer with Eminem, but he's only performing my horn parts that I wrote. But yeah, what do you play, Johnny? Which horn? Surely it can't be all of them. Regular horn. Okay, so trumpet. The regular one. I like that. We all know what you're talking about. Oh. Excuse me. Jiminy Christmas. French horn and mellow. Mellow horn. Don't know what that is. Let me look it up. Oh. Okay. Mellophone. Got it. I'm following. I don't remember if this one ends up going up. I might have to fix that. if at some point I have to stop the live, I will be back later tonight. I don't know what dinner plans are, which means I might have to stop and help. But I will be back, and I'll be on pretty much all night. French horn's awesome. I forgot to mention that, Johnny. I'm sorry. Forgive me. French horn is a woefully underrated instrument. It definitely has a job, a really important job in certain vibes. Oh! Dang. Look at Johnny over here. Friggin'. I would say did you get a scholarship for that? Because at that point, you're officially, you got the skills to pay the bills. Just, eliminate the bills before they become bills at that point. This is a complex little area. Oh, but follow-up question. Do you have a means of recording your horns, Johnny? I should say clean recordings. Yeah, I can record them, but I live near the railroad tracks. Oh, other way. Okay, this one like stays here for some reason. Okay, it does not ever fill out. Okay. Do I want to fix this now? No, I don't want to. And that means I'm definitely going to right now. So I'm not just drawing millions of lines. I'm also erasing just like one little nub. Maybe I should look into music scholarships. I'm a math major. Maybe. You could probably get one. I mean, if you're good enough to take it into university, like, why not? Ah, darn it. There we go. Well, this is going by pretty quick. Well, I do already have a horn guy, but I always like collecting names because, I mean, Danny Levin's really expensive, and sometimes I just need like just a little something. So yeah, I don't know how you can give me his info without me. I don't know, just send him my way. I make music often enough. We use horns sometimes. It would be nice to have somebody who's not like too busy because he's writing a song for Doja Cat or whatever. That's not an exaggeration. Okay. Okay. Glad I did it even though I didn't want to. There we go. That's where I am. Oh, 88? I'm almost done with this part. All right. Cool. I wonder if anybody's crazy enough to actually add up how many lines I've made. I could actually just count them on one frame and then just go, there's this many frames, you know, round it down to the nearest 50. And, you know, because, like, there's no line here. There's no here, right? But it is up here a few times. So, you know, maybe I don't even need to round down. I bet I probably would get close to 1 million. I don't know. Never seen 1 million. I gotta stop zooming in and out. So what are you working on right now, Johnny? No, Mysterious K is making an animation chit chat live stream rig. I can't remember what it was called. Okay, good. That was tense. I'm sure there's something oddly satisfying about seeing all these lines fill up, I suppose. But I'm also wondering from an outside perspective how it must feel to like watch and kind of follow along and check in on this kind of thing and then see the final, like, wow, I was there for that. I wonder if that's the cool experience you all are getting from this. Killing time. Marching band rehearsal, about to see my buddy the Hornist in concert. Ah, all right. Well, welcome in. I'm avoiding saying an obvious pun, but I shouldn't do that. Don't kick the Hornist's nest. Just don't kick people. Oh, yeah. I've been a dad too long, I think. I gotta knock this off. No, I'm not apologizing for that, by the way. I have a tendency to notice the thing I don't want to do and go, well, now I gotta do it. Even if it's tell a really bad joke. Is it his concert or is he playing with his band? Like his orchestra or group or something? I assume it's a whole orchestra of people because you're in college. Time to go. All right. See you later, Johnny. Peace out, Trout. I'll be back. I'll probably start up again around 7. I kind of don't know. It'll be around there. 7 Pacific Standard Time, I should say. Anyway, later. Cool. Yeah, let him know. Here, you can have him listen to my music. Have him, it's just my name on Spotify, and have him listen to Retail Therapy. Towards the end, there's like a bunch of horn stuff. He'll get a good vibe of the type of stuff I like to write. It's like if Scott Joplin was a Muppet. That's what I sound like. I believe I've written it as a lyric. I put a lot of stuff like that in my lyrics. I get very I don't know. It like if you read my lyrics, you could hear me talking. That's what I've heard it described as. If you know who I am anyway. if you've chatted with me for a little bit, my lyrics sound very much so like I'm talking. And coincidentally, my singing voice sounds like I'm talking. Kidding, I'm singing, but it sounds like me, so whatever. You get the idea. My daughter says peace out, trout. I taught her to say that, so now that whenever we leave places, she'll say it. She'll either say that one or later skater, or she doesn't do the crocodile one. Later alligator. There's a game called Later Alligator, and I thought that she would really like it because it's like a point-and-click adventure game. She's just, I don't know, something about it. She's just really, really not into it. Finding games that my daughter likes is kind of tricky. But she did like Animal Well. Really likes Animal Well. I mean, who doesn't? I got a feeling this should have gone that way. So I'm going to kind of split the difference here. I feel like it wanted to go that way. Yeah, let's correct that. Oops. Great. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, back to it. That's really, really squabbly. Okay, I'll get to that later. I drink like a child. Oh, thanks, Johnny. I don't remember where I heard that one. It might be a Bronson original, but I'm not going to say that confidently. I couldn't tell you where I got it. Might have even been one of my brothers. Oh, hey, look at that. Don't mind if I do. Oh, little squabbly. Goodness gracious. It's amateur hour over here. Yeah, I gotta fix that. That's too bad. I gotta like zero in on just this spot for a while. What were those things? I can't even remember the song that they sang, but I know what you're talking about. Man, this line is so bad. The horriblest line. Ugh, my keyboard is being goofy. Ugh, there. Oh, I do have a little bit of bad news. I am going to be removing the Mario covers from Spotify. Mario, Resident Evil, Sonic, all of my video game covers got to come off. They're just too expensive. I can't afford to keep them all up there. It's like $600 a year altogether. So that's a little bad news. However, I am going to give it to people for free. So, silver linings. You just can't get it on Spotify. I actually, before I do that though, I have to write a song about that exact scenario. Oh, okay. Well, still, it'll be taken off YouTube. Well, not my videos. The videos will be fine. Those are going to stay intact. But YouTube, oh, what's going on? The YouTube music, it won't be there. But if you just watch them, they'll be safe. Though since I'm going to be remixing them, I'm probably going to re-release the compilation video. Not in the same way, probably without me actually playing the instruments, just like me playing the levels or whatever. I don't have that kind of time. Though when I was doing it, those things took me about a week each. So I guess that's not too bad now that I don't have to arrange it and record it and mix it and master it all in the same week. This is the last one, I think. Oh, no, this is the last one. No, this is the last one. Yep. Okay. Now I erase them all. This bit. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop for a little bit. I'll just let the stream go. No, I should probably stop it and start it again. Appreciate the help. I see. Hold on. Let's take a look at it. I have my Spotify stats, but I don't have my why is it not letting me? Okay, here we go. Don't know if I'm supposed to be showing this, but it doesn't really matter. Audience. Nice. Okay, location. Demographics, location. This is like my favorite part of it's really bright. Oh my gosh. Here. This is my favorite part of Spotify, is that it gives you this map. I'm sure other places do it too, but I mean, this is the first time I've seen it, so this is what I got to work with. To my 7 listeners in Japan, hi. I got some people in the Philippines too. Where are they? There you are. 5 listeners in the Philippines. Kumusta po kayo? All right. Yeah. Wonder if there's a way I can. 69% male. Nice. Why is it pink though? Shouldn't that be flip-flopped? Oh well. I'll contact the council. Is that the only filters? No. Mostly people who are a little younger than me. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's see here. Segments. What the heck is that? I'm done. I'm not. That's done looking at. There. It's a bunch of nonsense. Stats. And my Resident Evil covers, one of them in particular, is essentially carrying the load of the cost of putting all the covers up. I've made $800 from Spotify in the past since the Mario covers came out. So I've made a profit, but it's dropping. And if it continues to drop at the rate that it will, I'm not going to be able to. It's a net loss. So I got to not only remove it, but I don't know. My music's different from the Mario stuff. So I don't want to, you know? I don't know. I don't want to be a video game cover guy. So conflicted. That being said, there are definitely still some covers I would like to do. Well, I'm already here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, back to it. Well, I pretty much did all that, so. That's where I'm at. Feels good to be making lines again. You know what? I should get Streamlabs if I'm doing this. Just stream on all the platforms at the same time. You know, make the most of this action, of this friggin' activity. Because I also want the music video to do well. So I feel like it'll stir up some kind of hype. Look at them lines. Also, a little sneaky pro tip, little hint. What did they call that? Preview. The lines are not even going to be the best part of the video. The ending brings a tear to my eye. Literally, I actually get a little choked up. It's really sad. Really happy sad. Well, look at here. Jiminy Christmas. By the way, I say things like Jiminy Christmas and Jeepers, not because I'm afraid of cursing, but because I just literally think it's funnier. Everybody swears these days, so now it's like, well, the edgy thing to do is to be a total dweeb, so rock and roll. Besides, I got kids, you know. I'm trying not to swear in front of them as much as possible. It just helps to select that lexicon. Whew. Still feeling good though. Probably won't in 2 weeks. Oh, you know what I should do? I should make a thumbnail for my live stream so that for the coming month, I'll have that just every day. That'll be fun. I'll do that. But then I'll have to draw more lines. Yeah, I found that to be really interesting too. Like, it's just it's like it's just kind of obnoxious at this point. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It has no weight to it. So, I mean, for me, if I go about most of my life not swearing and all of a sudden somebody hears me drop an F-bomb, then people would be, whoa, he's really mad. Or so, oh, I shouldn't be chewing. I'm on stream. Yeah, seriously. I think a major turning point in that was Pineapple Express. So that movie was one of the ones that made it like, actually, and now those words don't really have meaning anymore. They're just kind of filler. Sacrifice thing, maybe. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It doesn't. There's no risk, you know. And I'm a firm believer that things are more fun if there is more risk. If there's no risk, it's not fun. Like for this, there's no risk in drawing lines, therefore it's not fun. However, releasing the music video that I put a lot of time and money into, that's fun because I really hope I make some kind of return, whether it's in views or what have you. You know, we might actually, I feel like not taking a break, but I should show you, I mean, since you've been here for, I don't even know how many, 2 people are watching now. I should watch a different music video I made so I can show you some of the other goofy stuff I do. It's an old song. Now I'll just tell you to go watch it when you got a minute. I don't need to watch a video on a stream. That's silly. But yeah, I agree with you. It doesn't cost anything. There's no risk. There's no, almost no consequence. It's just a word now. Barely. And you can be way more insulting with words that aren't offensive. when the word is inherently offensive, it's kind of like a crutch. Like, you could say something meaner. You just got to dig deep. It's like the pond water comment. This tastes like pond water. That's a mean thing to say to a chef. Or a bartender. Or a hermit who lives in a pond. I guess. No. That's dumb. I curse upon you 1,000 years of every day stepping on a Lego. Yeah, and it always makes people kind of go, a little bit more. Oh, one of my students made the All Northwest Jazz Band. That's exciting. Oh, hi. What's up? Where? On your head? Did it go?
All over my head.
Did it go pat 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 like that?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
It goes like crazy.
Oh, which cat? Paco?
Mhm.
Did it scratch like it drew blood, or did he just bop you on the head everywhere?
He squirmed a lot so fast.
Oh, I think he was just bopping you on the head, and I don't think he scratched you. Maybe. We'll have to check so that we can throw some antibiotics in there. We don't want you getting cat scratch fever.
When are you going to take a break?
8 minutes.
Okay.
When I'm done with this section, I'm going to take a break. I've gotten so much done.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
Hey.
Did you just say hey?
Sounded like it. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, you go.
I'll do that later. There we go. 228. I got like 7 more frames of this. What were we saying?
When you're done, I'm going to wrap up the whipped towel.
Okay.
Dad,
Yes, Penny.
the only thing that will make it feel better is watching.
Yeah, right.
Is what?
Tricky. You're trying to trick us.
What will make it feel better? I missed that.
Watching.
No.
The
Oh,
only thing that will make you feel better is watching TV.
no. I think a shower would probably make make scratches feel better. Sting for a little bit, but at least they're clean.
I don't like Sting.
Well,
You're not watching TV.
not watching TV, bud. Sorry.
I'm not tricking you guys.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Penny. Hey. You don't need to be crying right now because you are not currently in a lot of new pain. Okay, new pain hurts more than old pain. But you came in here not crying, so therefore you don't need to continue to cry. Right now you're just whining. So I'm going to have to ask you to not do that. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. It's very helpful to have a good attitude. Oh, I know what'll make you feel better. If I plug in the drum kit.
Where's the plug for the drum kit?
I'll have to find it. I think it's not actually right there. It might be. Actually, yeah, I think it is right there. I'll plug it in a little bit, but you need to give me some time. I'm almost done here, Penny.
I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be sad.
Okay. Well, maybe you need a minute.
No.
No? What were you doing that caused the cat to bop you in the head?
I was holding it very lightly.
Oh, he probably has an injury. And you probably just made the injury get hurt more. Kind of like how Daddy's leg hurts. Paco's an old cat, bud. When he fights a lot with other cats. Now we know that we have a cat on our property named Paco. I don't believe we know where it came from. Oh. Ah. There we go. Hey, Michaela? Can you come get Hugo while I wrap this up? Thank you. This is looking really cool, by the way. Oh, is that it?
Huh? No, I was looking at your design.
Oh, okay.
Oh. What just happened?
He unplugged the power strip.
Penny did.
Oh, Penny did.
Can you plug this out?
I don't know where it is anymore. I need something like.
Yeah, I'll be done in like 3 minutes.
What does sting mean?
Sting? What does sting mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of a tough one to explain. So when you bonk your head, that's not a sting. But when you get a scratch, that's a sting. It's a different kind of pain. But there are other kind of sting pains. But those are more emotional. That's like when something's truthful, usually. Like, ooh, that stings. Appreciate you, Mysterious. I'm actually going to turn the stream off in like just a few minutes so that I can help out around the house, do dinner stuff, and I will be back, let me think, probably 3 hours. And then I'll be streaming all night. Just working. I might, hey, shh, please. So that I might start the stream with, oh, I don't know. Anyway, peace out. I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Penny, say peace out, Trout. Say peace out, Trout.
Peace out, Trout.
All right, that's enough fun, Penny. What's up?
I really wanna be happy. The only way to be happy is playing the drums.
I feel ya. I will plug in the drums as soon as I am done with this section, okay? Are you willing to wait for me to finish up the section so I can plug in the drums? Or are you going to be impatient? You want to be impatient?
I don't.
Oh, she doesn't want to be impatient. Okay, cool. Because she's doing a hard thing right now, which is being patient. Sometimes patience is a difficult thing. But my last frame is on 246. I'm on 236. And every 4 frames is a new frame of drawing I have to do. I don't need to do this one.
Dad.
Okay.
I really don't wanna be sad.
2 more. 3 more.
I think Penny really needs to get out and do something fun.
Like-
I just need to wrap up what.
I'm almost done, I swear it. This is the last 3. I will hurry. Turn off the stream.
What are you doing? Playing with plastic like that. Let me see your teeth. Let me see it. Ow! My neck.
Did he swap you?
He kicked me right in my trachea.
He kicked me right in my trachea.
I just finished.
Hey, Penelope, are you able to keep your cool? Or are you still being impatient? Oh, okay. Well, this is definitely a challenge for you. But if you do a good job, you will be rewarded. Okay? Sometimes things take patience. Like what Daddy's doing right now is like basically a giant exercise in patience.
But it's like weird if I move this way, my face doesn't go. But if I move this way, my face does go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but it's on the other side? It's like, why is it on that side? It's because it flips it. Or doesn't flip it? I don't know.
He's coming through.
Pretty sure it flips it. So that I don't feel like I look ugly. Because we're only used to seeing ourselves in a mirror. So when we see the inverse, we get really uncomfortable. It's like, whoa, that's what I look like? Well, it's not uncomfortable, but like sometimes we see it and we go, wait, actually, I'm pretty good looking. It depends on your pre-established... Okay. I lost her. Pre-established. That's redundant. There she is. There's the good, energetic little Penny.
Nah, Mom, you are getting so much microplastic in your body. All the plastic things you chew on.
Oh, this is the last frame.
No, get any more plastic in you. Oh my gosh, I heard something very disturbing.
What'd you hear?
Some people, probably people who just don't worry about plastic, eat a credit card's worth of plastic every week.
Guess what, Mom? I saw this video
That's
where
super disturbing.
I don't like that.
One
That's worse than eating like 7 spiders a year or something.
You're talking about Wally?
I have a question about that. So here's the 2 people who are listening. I'm going to tell you what my wife just said. Disturbing fact. the average person will inadvertently, just in the course of their life, eat a credit card's worth of plastic every week. That's worse than eating like 7 spiders a night or whatever it is you just chomp on. I wonder if like there's some kind of little like credit card bug. Like that's a credit card crawls in our mouth every night.
Oh my gosh.
Just once a week. Whatever. It's stupid. That's where my brain goes. All right, I'm gonna wrap up this stream. I will be back in several hours and stream for the rest of the evening. Clear until like 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 3-hour break. I'll talk to you all later. Thank you for jumping in, and peace out, Trout.